just saw Dave Luce there, the head coach at Austin Peay and also the athletic director at Austin Peay.
He gave Kerry an extension after the game, and he's going to give himself an extension for having to go through this tonight.
19 years he's been head coach at Austin Peay, and for the last 12, he's held the job as athletic director as well.
Really, Austin Peay has to get Rick Reed moving. He's standing at the foul line, and he's very easily found.
Channels got caught up in the air. Shingles all the way down with the left hand. Great decision by Shingles. Even though he had teammates on each wing, he decided to lay it up himself.
Well, he usually makes the right decisions, and the reason that we're in the second overtime is his great decision at the end of regulation. And Austin Peay is not making good decisions against this zone right now. Maybe needs to screen the top of it so their guards can get into the seams, but they're passing the ball 30 feet from the basket. They're not getting any action to the goal.
Drake Reed looks, sees that there's 4 on the shot clock, takes a 3. Boy, that was not the shot that Dave Luce wanted.
Well, the ball never went inside the three-point line, and they're not going to win this game or be in this game if they run sets like that.
Morehead State with an opportunity to up its lead to 4. Neither team led by as many as 4 in the first overtime.
You know, but give the defenses on both ends a lot of credit. I mean, the zones are very active with long hands. Austin Peay playing a 2-3 themselves.
Shingles through defenders. Tried to dish it off to Fareed. Goes out of bounds. And we are in double overtime. Morehead State in the blue, Austin Peay the home white. Austin Peay the number 2 seed, Morehead State the number 4 seed.
Austin Peay very aggressive on the ball, long and athletic, closing out.
Austin Peay seeking its 2nd consecutive NCAA tournament appearance, and Morehead State trying to get to the NCAA tournament for the first time in 25 years. Reed with 5 on the shot clock. Foul line extended, had it partially blocked, and Fareed comes down with it.
Their guards have to get some dribble penetration. Now, on the other side of the fence here, Morehead State has not penetrated against Austin Peay zone either. I think both teams are playing a little cat and mouse where they're a little afraid to make a play. They've got to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Fatigue also becoming a factor.
Absolutely.
Again, under 10 on the shot clock. Buchanan finds an open Peterson. Tracks down the miss. Call a jump ball. It'll stay at this end. Jump ball called.
Well, Peterson's not a good three-point shooter. He probably shouldn't have taken that shot even though he was open in the corner.
Shingles tried another alley-oop, and it was knocked in his face by Channels. The big bucket, sending the game into the first overtime. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
It was more of a make than a miss. Both teams just laying it all out here, playing their hearts out on the defensive end of the floor. Very, very active.
Tried to get it to Fareed and knocked out of bounds. Stallworth gets it to Peterson.
Morehead State's trying to screen the top of the zone and look inside to Fareed. Fareed has not got any touches in the last few minutes.
Stallworth finds Buchanan alone, and a big block by Fields. He had 3 last night in the semifinals. A crucial one there.
Well, Buchanan found a seam in the backside of the zone, but Fields, even a better play, coming from behind with the block.
Reed. Channels for 3. Shingles comes out with it on the run. He had Peterson trailing the play, instead pulls it out. Fareed, pass was too hard to Buchanan, right through his hands.
Well, there as a coach, you want to make sure your team still stays aggressive because there's still a couple more possessions. But on that play, once they didn't decide to go attack, they should have brought the ball back out and got organized.
Each team still with a timeout.
Drake Reed just planted at the foul line with Fareed right behind him, and Fareed makes a bad play.
For the 1-and-1.
But Drake Reed really has not, and hopefully give a lot of support if he tries to drive.
Reed hits both. We're tied again.
Dave Lew's calling for the 2-3 zone. They've stayed in this a while now. It's been successful. It's kept the ball out of Fareed's and Buchanan's hands.
And Donnie Tyndall is going to call a timeout. But he's going to let the clock run down. Double-double, his 23rd of the season. Morehead State with an opportunity here to win it.
Austin Peay matching up, changing defenses from the 2-3 back to the man, running the same play they did at the end of regulation.
Peterson pulls up and knocks it down on the baseline. Peterson off the bench. Cold off the bench and knocks it down.
Well, a nice pump fake here by Steve Peterson. He draws the defense with the ball fake, and little runner on the baseline to go ahead. Again, the setup by Brandon Shingles. You're going to see Duncan flash to the ball up the sideline, then hit a cutter coming up the middle of the floor, which is Reed.
Duncan trap. At the buzzer, no go. From the country music capital of the world, Morehead State two-steps its way into the big dance for the first time in 25 years. Winning the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament Championship.